Is everybody ready for this book haul? I got my book outlet order in, and then I got something that I ordered off of eBay. So let's just open it up. I already opened it because I'm impatient, and I already pulled all the paper out because I'm impatient. So sorry. Alright, so this is the book that I got off of eBay. It's the paperback version of Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. I got this from the library last year, like in the beginning of last year, and I tried to read it, and I wasn't really into it, and I think it was because I thought it was something that different than it is, but everyone keeps saying that it is like a science fiction-y twist and like a really, really good fantasy, so I think I'm going to give it another try because I don't know, everyone just says it's super good, so I'm going to give it a try. If I don't like it, I'll just trade the book out. And now my book outlet haul. Okay, so I got Midnight at the Electric by Jodi Lynn Anderson, which I saw Margot from Fierce Reads. I think it's Fierce Reads, or is it HarperCollins? Epic Reads, that's what it is. But Margot from Epic Reads, she was talking about this, and she read it last year sometime, and she said it was super, super good. But I think it is 3 different timelines, 3 different girls. They might be related, they might not. But see, England 1919, Oklahoma 1934, and Kansas 2065. So it's the past and then the future. So I don't know, I'm just really excited. It just seemed really good. It's beautiful. Divided by time, ignited by a spark. So I'm really excited to give this one a try. I'm going to put these over here and get them out of the way. And next I have The Great Hunt by Wendy Higgins. Murphy always talks about this on Murphy Napier, I think that's her last name, on Booktube. This is one of her favorite books, and I've heard really, really good things about this. It's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. But anyways, I'm just really excited about this. So there we go. And then I have Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. I picked this book up from the library, I think in 2016, and I really, really enjoyed it. It does not get talked about at all. Like, I don't feel like anyone even knows about it, but it's basically like a mermaid story, but it's got a lot of politics, it's got a war brewing, it's got sirens, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. But I really enjoyed this first book, so I went ahead and got it. And then I also got the second book somewhere in here. I don't know exactly where it is. Here it is. And I also got Rogue Wave, which is the second book. So, and these covers, I mean, come on now. They're just absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, and then next I have Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge. I originally really wanted to read Cruel Beauty, and I believe Cruel Beauty was a Sleeping Beauty retelling. I could be wrong. And I always thought this one along with the series, but it's not. It's a completely different book. And I think this is a Red Riding Hood retelling. I don't know, but everyone says that it's, I mean, I've heard some pretty good things about it, so I'm going to try it out. Why not? And then I got Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna McGuire, which is the second book in the Wayward Children series, which I do not have the first one yet. I haven't even read it, but I plan on getting it off of Amazon. But I saw this on there for super cheap. I think it was like $6, so I couldn't pass it up because, I mean, come on. Everyone says super, super good things about it, and I'm super excited to start reading it. And it's really short, so I kind of really want to buy the first one like right now so I can get through them. And then I have Allusive by Emily Lloyd Jones. This is a book that, again, doesn't get really talked about, but I was doing like a Goodreads search for like superpowers and superheroes and stuff, and I think this is a superhero tale. But it's about a virus that sweeps across the planet, and a vaccine was created, but it comes with side effects, and everybody that got the created, or some people, I'm sorry, a small percentage, develop superhero powers. So now they have the ability to do things, and I don't know if the superheroes are like hunted or if they're like heroes or what, but it's just looked really interesting. I really love superhero tales, so so I got this, and we're going to try it out. And then I got Born by Jeff Vandermeer. I haven't read anything by Jeff Vandermeer, but I've saw the movie trailer for Annihilation. I've seen book reviews for Annihilation, and then I also have a couple people have talked about Born. And again, I don't really know much about anything from Jeff Vandermeer. I know that he writes like science fiction, and I know that this is about a world where I think there are two like dictators, and one is a huge bear, and he was like a science experiment, and he gets like, I don't know, something. But anyways, this girl, she is homeless and she lives with her boyfriend, and she crawls up the bear and she finds this thing that's on the front cover, and it's like a science experiment gone wrong, but she feels like a connection to it or something. So she names it Born, and she takes it home, and I think a war is going on. I don't know, but I feel like it's just going to be one of those really weird, epic science fiction. So I just had to get it, and we'll just see. And then I got something different for me, which is This Song Will Save Your Life by Leela Sales. This is a contemporary, I believe, but it is about a girl who suffers, I think she suffers from depression or maybe anxiety or something, and she uses DJing as a way to escape. So I personally suffer from anxiety, and everyone has said really, really good things about this. Again, I'm not a huge contemporary person, but I wanted to try something out. This is pretty short, and I feel like I can relate to it with the anxiety aspect, so maybe it'll be good. And then next I got, oh, you can see parts of the book, excuse me. I got the library binding edition at the Islands at the End of the World by Austin Aslin. Again, not something that ever gets talked about, but I'm a huge survival person. Like, I love survival books, and this apparently is said to be a really good survival book. It's about a girl who lives in Hawaii, and I think either the volcano blows up or a tsunami hits or something. The end of the world happens, and her dad basically have to race against time to do. Is that a person on the boat? Did I never see that? Oh no, that's not a person. Okay, never mind. But anyways, again, I'm a huge survival person, so we'll see how I like it. And then I got the second one, just to go ahead and have it, which is The Girl at the Center of the World. So we'll see how I like those. I got Until the Beginning, which is the second book, the sequel to After the End, which I hauled just the other week from my local used bookstore. And this is about a girl named Juno who lives in Alaska, and she lives in this clan, basically, and the clan has told her whole life that there's nothing outside of her clan, like everything's gone, the world's ended, and then she finds out that it's not. And I think basically she goes on her survival book, a survival journey to figure out herself and figure out why the clan lied and all that good stuff. So I went ahead and got the sequel because I have the first one on my shelf. And then I got Want by Cindy Pon. I don't really know anything about this book, but I have been in a science fiction mood forever. But I think it's about this world where the air is contaminated, so the rich have these suits that keeps out the rich wear special suits that protect them from the pollution and viruses that plague the city, while those without suffer ill and early deaths. Frustrated by his city's corruption and still grieving the loss of his mother who died as a result of it, Zhao is determined to change things no matter what the cost. So I think this is like a war story, or like a heroine, not a heroine, he's a guy, but a heroic story. Obviously Zhao is poor, and he doesn't get the suit, and his mom died, and he's upset with the way that the government or whoever controls the suits, and the wealthy get to live and the poor don't. But I haven't really heard anything about this. I saw everyone wanting the arcs for it last year really bad on Twitter, and I really wasn't thinking anything about it, and then I looked it up and I was like, why not? I love science fiction, who knows. And last but not least, I got Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. This is the third and final book in the Shades of Magic trilogy. I'm kind of really freaking upset because look how dirty this is. Can you see that? Like, this is supposed to be brand new. This was not scratch and dent, and it's like dirty, and I'm like kind of ticked off about it. See, I mean, like, but it's okay. It's still in great condition. But I've already read the first two books, A Darker Shade of Magic and A Gathering of Shadows, so I'm really excited to hopefully get to this soon and finish up the series while I still have everything good and in my head. But this is a really big book, and they're always so intimidating because they are super good, but they're just so, like, the lettering is so short. And there's just so much like going on that it's so intimidating, but once I start reading it, I'm like, why did I put this off? Because it's so good. So there we go. That's my book outlet haul. My lovely girlfriend bought all of these for me for Christmas. Of course, they're a little late, but I put in the order late. We used her Christmas money to get it for me. So there we go. Alrighty. And as a special treat, I'll show you my baby. Say hey, Toots. Say hey, my little baby. Her Seepy. You Seepy Tootie. Say bye.